Hi. This is my official last day in New York City. Um, Emptied out the apartment. That's my gear pile. Not everything I'll be having on my back, mind you. Just partially stuff for hanging out in the hostel for like 3 days. And then some is going with me, But way more than is actually going to be on my back. But, I'm very nervous. Well, no, that's not true. I'm a little anxious and happy about going and starting the trip. The hike itself. I have different anxieties regarding staying in the hostel for 3 days because for those of you that actually know me, I don't like being constantly surrounded by people. People can be awesome. I'm not, world out there, I'm not a total recluse. But, yeah, 3 days in a hostel. I've done it before a million times for other reasons. Traveling around Europe, I spent a lot of time in hostels. I'm looking forward to being in a hostel for the culture of it, which it sounds really strange to say, but if you've been there, you know. Getting back into a hostel culture. But I just have my social anxieties about that. Especially some of the stuff I've seen online and read online, and had a few people, that I've talked to in person about it, that there's the you're comparing bullshitters, there's always the you did it wrong people. But I'm just going to refuse to engage. I think I did a good pack for me. There'll be adjustments, trying out 2 different fuel systems, see how they work in the environment that I'll be in. Entirely too much bedding because, as I've said before, I sleep cold as a motherfucker. But yeah, looking forward to both. Getting to the hostel and being there, getting on the actual hike, anxious about each in different ways and different amounts. I don't know what to say about the apartment here because I want to talk about how I'll miss it and stuff because I've loved this apartment. I've loved living here. But in the course of moving out, it stopped being my apartment, that emotional connection that I felt for it, and now it's just an empty space. And if you'd asked me 2 months ago, I would have talked all about how I loved being here and the place was entirely too big for my needs. I actually have to buy furniture and shit to fill it, which was bad, but I've got rid of the furniture. I'm gonna live without it for a few months, hopefully break my ties to it. I got too used to having it. That's something else. I'm nervous about going through the withdrawal of all these things that I've become attached to. Even though I know it's unhealthy, and at the same time I'm glad to be doing that because I know they're unhealthy. It's just a big change coming up, and I'm leaving the house as soon as the people can come do the walkthrough. They're gonna come at about 10, they said, and it's like, I don't know, like 9-ish? So, and then I'm basically just hanging out at Penn Station until 2 o'clock. I have a lot to say, it's just that awkward gathering of thoughts. My hair is going to grow out. I already got lazy and let it fade, as you can see. Some of it more than other parts because I mix different dyes for different areas. Average it 6 months out on the trail, and with the rate my hair grows and the rate that I know stuff washes out, I'll probably still have a good bit of like a light pink through here. The blue may be like a whitish, yellowish, bluish sort of color, that white blue of my bleached hair with just like that. Might have almost a grayish tinge, but the point being, I will have 6 months of roots. And already see, I've got some. Not thrilled. Really. Side thought. So my hair is going to be stripping out during the next 6 months as I travel. And then I have to come back home and get some fucking bleach and dye in my hair. I know this is like no big deal to a lot of people, but I don't know, to some people, I guess, mix and match. I don't like my natural color showing. It's not that it's not pretty, it's just, you know. I like to be able to decide and dye it that color. This is me. So that's kind of a little just awkward thing. I mean, these may sound silly considering, oh, why isn't this about the hike itself and coming up. It's just about leaving the space and going to the hostel at this point. And I've done everything that I can except for I need tweezers. I told you, that was a side thought. I totally keep forgetting to get tweezers. Just a little baby pair. Well, at least my hair's trimmed. I took the dead ends off about a month ago. 2 months, whatever. I have no time since I forwarded everything. Grant and Grace are getting a bunch of boxes. Most of it for me, a little bit for Grace. And then Roxanne is getting a box of stuff. And I've got everything prepared, I think. I go over and I've, piece of tape. I've gone over and over this, and it's not like, I keep reminding myself, I'm like, oh, why am I stressing myself out so much? This isn't my first move. It's, I have moved 11, 13 times since I was 18. Roughly that much, maybe a bit more. It's not like I don't got this shit down. I don't know. I'm just rambling. It's just rambling. I guess in general, I just want to say thank you to my Delta family who have so far been so supportive. People who given me little things to take with me and to use. People who have just given me a hug and a kiss, and written stuff, and I've really appreciated it. Specifically to Grant and Grace, thank you for storing my shit and putting up with some of it having to be in the attic, and some of it having to be temperature controlled, and being my resupply folks. Just thanks, everyone. To those that I might meet out on the trail itself, because we're all kind of sharing links. Well, not all of us, but all of us that are sharing links. I hope to see and meet you, and at least wave to each other. I think I've got everything. This is it. First day out, it's hot as motherfucker here in New York, 55 degrees. I was sweating pushing my little cart to take the last 2 boxes, well, box and a half, it's not really a whole 2 box worth, but but hot as a motherfucker. Found my bounce box to mountains crossings. That'll be my first official, restock, readjustment, hostel night. Hopefully I will hit that around March 4th. Right in there. Nothing goes wrong, or if things go right, I don't know. But let's leave on the 29th. Get going. Good luck to me. Thanks everybody, and see those of you who are sharing stuff out on the trail. Bye-bye.